Okay, welcome to the Crow Discovery Project. I have so much footage that I've been going through, and I'm going to get this out as I get there, but at the same time I'm ramping up to do the shooting of the lunar cycle, which is beginning now. I have so much chemtrail footage to go through that I have not decided whether I'm going to just do one larger clip or a few smaller clips like this. But this was shot in New England, near the island of Aquidneck. And I kept seeing planes that looked like this that were just billowing these very long, short trails. These are all handheld shots, and what I was trying to do was get some high-resolution shots so I could zoom in like this. Focus is very difficult under situations like this. It's kind of so-so focus. But we're going to culminate here in video of one of these planes. There's actually two planes that I'm going to show stills of that were doing this. It was weird because they were so far away, they almost appeared like they weren't moving to the naked eye. Once I got video on it, I tried to hold as stable as I could because I didn't have my tripod. But you'll see what's so strange about this. There were tons of high-altitude planes, which I have footage of as well, but I wanted to get these out because so many people still don't understand that these planes are spraying. I mean, does this look like a contrail to anyone? Be reasonable. You can see where it cuts on at the bottom of this kind of plume coming away from the plane. But in a second here, when I show you video of the one that I managed to get, you'll see this is just a very strange thing. And I have two stills shot the same day of a plane that's just glowing in a very weird way. And as we clicked over to try to get video of it, we couldn't find it again. And there were three people standing there looking at it. One of them had binoculars, and we just completely lost the plane. Anyhow, here comes the video, and look at the tip of this little kind of plume that is just turned on. I started filming him right after he began to spray. It just blinks the whole time, and the weird thing is you can't really detect a plane there. The plume is so kind of profuse and right up to the edge of whatever's spraying this, whereas the stills I just showed you, it was pretty easy to see the outline of a plane. And as I zoom in here and run a couple filters, you'll see. But I think the main importance of footage like this is, I mean, come on, this guy's spraying. Is there any other way to describe what you're seeing here? But look at that weird kind of just blinking going on the top of this plane. Very strange. And this is handheld video. So I'm going to load up a couple views of this and zoom in as best I can. I know the focus isn't perfect, but this guy was just so far away from me. It's difficult to get a great focus when the sky is blue all around you. I think footage like this is important because it really demonstrates that this isn't contrails. Contrails are a red herring in my view. I've never filmed living in a flight path any commercial airliner with passengers leaving any kind of a contrail, and on the very same day I filmed stuff like this. So I think it's pretty clear that footage like this demonstrates that these planes, or whatever the heck this thing is, because it's almost like you can't detect a plane there. There's just some blinking thing and a massive plume coming out. Had it not been for the stills I ran in the beginning, you'd really be questioning what it is that's doing the spraying here. Here's a find edge filter that kind of shows that there's four distinct streams coming off the back of this thing. I think it had been shooting for probably, it turned on its sprayer maybe 30 seconds. By the time I got the video on it, it had been spraying for about 30 seconds. And it is so far away from me that it almost appears that it's not moving. So this is, I'm using a telephoto at a very great distance here. Now I have a ton of chemtrail footage, among other things, to go through, and I don't think I'm going to run it all. I'm going to do a couple of bigger ones, but as we got down to Virginia, we began to see this, where they were spraying at every level, and in a second here you'll see me zoom through the cloud cover way up there. I don't know how, maybe that guy's 40,000 feet or more. He's spraying above the lower chemtrails. At any rate, I just thought that plane with the blinking top and just spewing out that crap was a very interesting clip. So we're basically here. It's time to film. I know it's 2 days earlier than this calendar shows, but I am going to start up filming now. I'm going to shoot for as much of this time as I can. I will still be trying to post video and review it as I get through. If you have the ability to film, please do. The 20th through the 30th, we're going to be looking for the lunar wave. The 23rd is the equinox, and for most of us, the 27th and 28th, or from the 27th into the 28th, is going to be the supposed lunar eclipse, which is always important to get on film. So there it is. Cheers.